blessed name of Chuku Abiama. He say, blessed. Yes, I thank you once again. I want to make it right and to call upon the word understanding how we can think in this time on common sense about the reason British and the French have been superpower on common sense should be implementing to concerning disability African continent is be responsibility on their superpower, how the Western people have been undermining the fact and are supporting and grade them as the superpower in the sense of using all the land of Africa unconditionally and created disability in all the African continent with the French and other parts of some countries in Europe. Been implementing these situations have something other country in Europe has not having as a country directly been part of disability in Africa should also be resolved. Also to support the fact that the British should not be recognizing the way it is, and to understanding that the British out of Europe also means a lot, that they can understanding the African now will be locked up. African can never be good because they benefit in direct Africa and control the Africa in a common sense. So what you other nations in the Western world that be benefiting should not be interfere the French force, French presence in Africa, or British presence in Africa, or Portugal present in Africa. Let us look behind this sea. In this 21st century, we have somebody who have dedicated to understanding what is implementing to do in this world, having do what it should be do and needful to address and express the impunity and the ideology of construction of make Nigeria as a country is never the interest of a human being. It never be interest of a human being in this life. So, and those things are created, the evidence we are seeing today concerning third world country, concerning the fundamental and ideology of people came from Africa, how they have different mindset of life, and people in the Western people have different mindset of life. So, mixing together in this ideology can create more prison in the Western world, can create more this city or life side in the Western world because they are not brought up and not have the same philosophy, and to adopt it in your city or in your country, they will not been over age to understand it. You get a lot of misunderstanding. So there's opportunity Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been implementing to express the best way to make things right, that being African been inspired since 15 years ago, according to the constitution made by the European Union to colonize Africa and give them independence, have been expired. So your independence is expired, standing independent by supporting the criminals, supporting the impunity, supporting the corrupting, supporting the platform disability of the democracy and sponsor it, and let them to scripting in not encounting responsibility as you encounting responsibility whether you're governor or things, and you are in charge have been supporting. This is not independent. this external independence to be more disability and the more colonizing and the more slaving. So my enlightening that I want the Western world to understanding that British is upon you because of the African source officially. Let's think it this way. Why is difficult that the people came to Africa will start over and over again? Why is difficult that the British have encountered in the Biafran oils, knows that Biafran people didn't benefit this about oil by Nigerians, know the money they borrow, Biafran people didn't benefit it except the criminal and the governors, those who call themselves smart to cheat, steal, or gain something you don't know that is something you should give to people and taking from yourself and taking from people. So let's put it in context that the oil and the gas and every natural resources, even agriculture, have been benefiting British, but they were valueless to the world, to British, Biafran people. Even they recognize Nigeria, that Nigeria they recognize it, valueless to the world. The same thing happened in the British Ghana. Found valueless in French Ghana. They make it good, put a French president living there as a French country now, as a white country, to make it work. The only thing we need to get the public of the Biafran, Idu nation, was in the earth, should be exist and continue to exist. We have our money in the Swiss bank. We have our instruction and constructions. We have our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. United Nations, anybody government should be consulting to go and meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS London, in the detentions in DS, and talk with him to create a peace, because British High Commissioner Carolina are not creating a peace. They don't speak to their country how the Nigerian soldiers are killing peoples. They don't speak how Boko Harams are killing and make people IBB camps in the Benue State and northern Nigerians. They don't speak him the good work of Eastern security has been done, that all these killers by these terrorists cannot enter the Biafran land. Then they join Nigerian soldier, Nigerian police, and with Nigerian government and governor to entering Biafran land and killing people. Then instruction the governor of Anambra State to supply the soldiers, to bring the military, to destroy the school of Biafran people, to destroy their market, to killing them. Why, Katarana? Why you are doing this? Why you are interested to give the governor of Anambra State, people sit at home, this coming April 4, that he gonna bring the military to kill all the Biafran people because they sit at home. And they come out in the street, they shoot them, say it's the Biafran people kill them because they don't listen to come at home. I want the world to understand these things, because I want to know the reason why that the electoral not a electoral governor, but the
Soludo is not elected. No.
Say that elected because during the election, 90% of Anambra State people don't count the vote. So not people really vote. Few of them in the government who they come from another state, Lagos State, Kano State, as indigenous of the Anambra State, come vote. But the real people living in Anambra State don't vote for this governor. So my point is Carolina can understand what I'm saying to tell the British Parliament down 10th Street exactly what Biafran people are speaking. There's no more Nigeria. are immediately releasing British citizens in Nigerian dungeon. Immediately to release all the Biafran people who should be there killing on the name of unprofiled terrorists anywhere, even Nigerian court, and Nigerian soldiers are busy and killing them and arrested and kidnapping people. Carolina, all these things I mentioned is responsible to you. So I want the European people to understand the spirit of British is fraud. They are stealing Biafran oil, supporting Nigerian soldiers to using weapons and army to destroy the peoples. Example, the whole world now about Ogoni. The whole world now about the share company. There is no any Biafran people working there. There is no farm. There is no drinking water. There is no street. There is no road. It's also betrayed that a multiple company, like a share company in the Biafran land, has not comply and implementing the implementing of any multiple company should be to break the environment of wear and safety in the environment before the company, road and right and things, and create a job for the environment of the indigenous of the around the place of the company to create a peace. He has escaping by listening to Nigerian government. A city, a country who produce oil that no one is in charge. Any country can put 2 tanks under the ground, count 1, give them, write the date, write the number, write the meter, and give them the sign, and they go. And tomorrow they're gonna import kerosene, then they're gonna import gas, they're gonna import this. But he said the crude oil. You know, one thing I'm trying to say is, I want Western people to know that impunity of perpetuality of the reality that third world country will be like this. It's not gonna save you future. It cannot bring any peace. It's not gonna bring any peace in this world. We want Biafran Nation, Idu Nation, Idu Kingdom, Biafran Nation. So I thank you, Biafran people. Freedom is in your hands. No one's give you freedoms. Wherever you are, I want you to understand the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been done what should be done. If you believe in the Bible, believe in the Quran, read it good. You believe in traditionally it is good. You believe in democracy it is good. Everything it says is happening today. He said to you, everything you should know. When I will be there, I will be there with the fire and heavens. And this happened. And what he said to you, when he finds me, don't see me. Do anything you should do, because no one can stop you. Well, why you read on your Bible, you didn't remember these things. Everything Mazi Nnamdi, you didn't remember it. Or when you read the Quran, you didn't remember it. You speak for Islamists, you speak for the Democrats, you speak for religion, you speak for traditional, you speak for equity. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM, YouTube, Breasted, Samuel Rabbe. I'm blessed, Queen of Idu. Blessed, Madam Oyibo. Blessed, Sisima. Blessed, Connected Biafrans. United Biafrans. Blessed. Blessed, Apalapa. Sonny. I thank you all. And the blessed, Mrs. Alewa. Udo Derege, Ne Biafra. So, Biafran people, freedom is in your hand. Listen to Samuel Rebbe. Look at all what is going on. Train bombing, looking everything, destroying people's house, government, looking everything. It's a jihad war. We are into it. Blindfolders. talking good in this side, talking bad in this side. Biafran people wake up. Look at this, the ideology they bring up in the Edo state and Delta state. And how we see all those places claiming that the police can chase follow terrorists there out. Their collaboration idea to blindfold you. They're looking for people to come to police. Resign. The same thing they pay for the soldiers. They occupy all the whole Asaba, Onitsha, Imo State, Ebonyi State, all the whole to Karabato, Ugocha, for no reason. But the train are bumping all over the whole side of northern Nigerians. Those Hausa people crying. They are no more crying. Now they don't have no options. Other tribes are not have option. Hey, this is what is happening for the north. It's for north. Wake up, Biafran people. All the medians, the war will come to all the media in Nigeria. Blessed name of Chuku, Abiama. This is my wish to them. And the war is still going on to them. All the parties who are fighting. I thank you. And I want to inform those who say that they have the authority, they knows everything, whether illegal thing, whether the people who call themselves command and control. So I want to tell you people, if you listen good from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then you're supposed to know what you should be doing long time. Because you don't listen good, you are still waiting for him to come, then it will start over and over and again. I think it's already social, the whole thing going on, so we're doing good. We're taking order by ourselves, not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can get out of this Nigeria. This year Nigeria end. Breasted. Only one thing who has to the world, everyone's as a Biafran people, use every country, anywhere, asylum all over the world. Only thing has them is you need a Biafran country. And anyone who is in Nigeria name seeking asylum, Nigeria is a good country for you. Western world should not implementing or allow any Nigerian person unconditionally to live in Europe. Any human being who accepted this in Nigeria. There is evidence. And I want to warn the Western world to understanding what is transparent in the current now, what happened to Ukraine is also something you should be reminded that black people, African people is no valueness. They are valueless to you. That we are not equal as a woman being. In a positive way, because I can see it, he see it, and they doing it, and they know, and they don't care, and they want it like that. So that is true, and we respect that. That's why Biafra said this is enough, is enough. It shouldn't be implementing that the Biafra will have all the oil, all the Biafran people are still suffering to today, all over the world. Imagine that, the church, mosque. Why we crying when the Western people are attacking all the whole Arab country without no reason because of the natural gas? World is against it. Why the world is the same world that's stealing all the whole oil from Biafran land and the gas? And don't recognize them inside the Nigeria. They don't recognize them inside the war. They see them as a business trader, see them as a 419, see them as a people desperate. They are not desperate. They occupy their territory. They don't have no territory to be blanched from the construction of Nigeria. I speak this with truth and fact. And any one reasonable person listen to me and finish it to understand it, and also listen what I write into it to understand it. I wait for you to understand it, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be in the prison today. There is no reason. I thank you all. Blessed name of Chuku. We will give up everything we have in our life. We give our life, I give my life everything. Soon as they can keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I play injustice in my life. There is no more life. People don't understand this system. I'm talking to the Western people. I'm not talking to these bamboos and zoos and the monkeys, money hungers, slave mentality, money hunger. I'm not talking of them, call themselves elite authorities. I'm talking about the Western people who know what is the value of the life, who know why they are doing that. System, in the Western. Breasted. 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 In the clause of cabinet. North, south, east, and west. Up cross, down cross, side cross, and side cross. In the central, middle cross, justice and equity and innocent, and tears and the blood have been forgives us to live to today. He say, Breasted in the name of Chuku Abiama. Thank you for the positive works we are doing. The voice of Biafra. Yes, sir. I thank you once again. We are welcome. We are going to enter the new month. This is the end of the month. Everything we said it, They are still blindfolding, bringing military in Ozobo, bringing military. They try to test and they try to create disability by their evil authority power, representing themselves not for the masses. We as a masses, we already know a lot, understanding that no one can kill anyone in the Biafran land who cannot retaliate. You must retaliate immediately. I thank you to understanding the words. I call upon United Nations. I call upon US. I call upon US Congress. I call upon UK Parliament. I call upon European Union. I call upon the world to understanding most important to do is what we have to address our opinion and our duty and the reality based on the fact. You're watching what is drama going on in Nigeria. You keep silent. Drama that only 2022 is not finished. Nigerians are killings. They are set off by the party, AP, all the parties. War started. This year not finished. There is no any idea. President Chuku. There is no any idea to deliver what will be the situations or constructions or put-ins in place or to form fools or collaboratings. Every international obligations have been demanded and required for Nigerians have been failures. What is Fordon blinding? ANEC, Fordon blinding. British High Commissioner, Fordon blinding. All the ambassadors all over European representatives and Nigerians, what is Fordon blinded? All the international mobile companies in Africa, in Nigeria, in Biafran land have been totally blinded, have been not speaked up. The dramas, even Nigerian channels, televisions, any intellectual, any Western people working there, listening everything, what is blindfolded, that you cannot speak out to your masses, to your system, for the message they send you to report for the good and the bad. What is the blackmail? What is the blackmail? That the people call themselves Nigeria still coming to seek asylum, when that the world said Nigeria has a great country. What is fold up? Why they're giving Nigerian people's citizenship in all over the world? What is for us? Why that Nigerian citizens coming from Nigeria the first time to all over the world in airport have to be treated differences? Because there's no trust. Because they know the truth. What is Further, that Nigerian people who graduating, they know there is no any practical, no any institution, there is no any education. English is wording blackmail, that they never studying with their own languages. And the graduate, there is no work, there is no opportunity for work. Came Europe for look for job, they have to study to language and start primary one again in the Western world. This is also, that is what, why they are further, that not understand it. Well, understand it, that the government of Nigerians has to be responsibilities. All these things is for us, but no one said it. They are promoting it. What did you people want to find a solution? This message is British to understanding. They are oil, we are human beings. British to understanding. Nigeria, it don't meant for the Biafran. British to understanding. Biafran, one solution for the world. Autopilot, we are human beings. Feel like I feel. The people of the world. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM. Holy gospel, work of God, the truth of the life, holy channel in the whole, any MPT black nations, want life, should focus. We have to implement in the Ghana, implement everywhere. Biafra is everywhere in the world. Every country Biafra people are living, implementing this FM. It helps us to move forward. It don't cost no money. It costs wisdom. And jockey is there. Everything we are doing it. And the blessed name of Chuku we say, truth and honest continually. Most hurting things in life is the implementing those who representing African people in the Western world. Most those representing Cameroon, Nigerian government in the Western world is very, very unqualified people to representing the country. In implementing that every country in Africa, especially Nigeria, don't have date of birth documented officially. Don't have any institutions that ambassador know who is from the country. No one coming in the country to be ambassador to representing, because they are coming under refugee, coming under any amount of activities, come through the road, come through anywhere, uncountable. So what is the need of ambassador to represent? Ambassador have to be instruction from outside and inside to represent the people. And the people instruction outside and inside, the people representing. You cannot represent somebody no instruction outside and inside. Because it is things were called downfall on immigration policy in the Western world. The meaning of the ambassador in any country in the world is your own country, in that country of that world. No. For those who call themselves black people, it's not work like that. Because the purpose they are there is the opportunity to be ambassador. Finish. You say, yes, thank you. We're doing good. I use the opportunity to thank Samuel Ebe himself. Blessed in the name of Chuku Abiama. I thank you, Dr. Neri Ofebu. Blessed in the name of Chuku Abiama. So I thank you, all of you. to blessed in the name of Chuku Abiama in this hour. So we are doing it. The most purpose was speaking to those people to know that we are Biafran people need to get their life. They get their life good. I salute you all. Blessed. 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 Blessed.